moms can find anything and everything. And it's not officially lost until a mom can find it, right? Someone will say, where's my left shoe? Oh, that's in the white room next to the piano bench or whatever. Like, we know exactly where things are, right? And but it's like, I don't know where your stuff is. You're the one that wore it or used it. But because we're walking around the house and cleaning and doing this and doing that, we know where everything is, right? It's not officially lost until we can't find it. So there's been a few times that even I can't find something, and I'll say to the kids, all right, whoever can find blah, blah, blah gets $10 or $20 or $5 or however important it is for me to find it, right? Scott was leaving the other day to go to Arizona, but when he's done with working, he's going to fly right to Lake Powell and meet us there. He couldn't find one of his bathing suits.
But it was in his...
Wait, don't tell him where! I'll tell you when you can tell him where it was. Hang on. Hang on to that. Okay. So he packed a couple of them, but he couldn't find his favorite one. And you know, you need lots of bathing suits for Lake Powell. Anyway, so before he left, we looked for it, but we were running behind because he was building the chicken coop for so long. We tried to look for it. We were too busy. I had to take him to the airport. So I told the kids yesterday, when everyone got up, I'm like, okay, seriously, $20. Help me find Dad's swimming suit. They were looking outside. We were looking under the beds. We were looking all over. I think it was actually Preston that found one of his older ones. And I'm like, is it this one? Like, I don't think it was this. So I text Scott a picture and I say, is it this one? And he was like, what did he say?
It was in the lost and found at the hotel.
So here we are, throwing the house upside down, trying to look for his bathing suit. And it was in Arizona. He's like, oh, sorry, I thought I told you. Duh, Dad. So Scott finishes this coop, which is, again, amazing, 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 amazing. A great door. Everything is there. We come out with Winston, Jackson, Tyler, and I. Winston like runs around, and the chickens are kind of a little scared, but they're fine. And we leave. We thought they were fine. And Nathan calls. I'm taking Scott to the airport. Nathan calls, Mom, Winston's in the chicken coop. What? How can he be in the chicken coop? So we come out here to investigate, and everything looks pretty solid, except right down here. Well, this wasn't here. And that part was pulled back. Winston, like, clawed at it, pulled it back, got in. That sweet white one, it was her sister, the other white one, that passed away. But that white one is missing a toe off of one of her feet. Like, so I don't know what the deal is. He's like after the white ones or something. I don't know. So that's what we're doing today after church, is refixing this. But we got to put another board or something there because these chickens have to be safe. But, what a nightmare that is. See the chicks. Had to make a new little runner. Hi, ladies. Hi, girls. And find out. But look, it's like 65. It's beautiful. Blue skies, some clouds, slight breeze. Heaven. So pretty here. We are climbing Ensign Peak. First thing on our bucket list. And this guy couldn't be more happy. Hikes are his favorite thing. When I ask everybody, what do you want to do on the bucket list? Tyler rattles off hike after hike after hike. Just kidding. Just kidding. So cool. It's so windy that the grass up there is like making a wave. Halfway up. Already a great view. Woo! Such great views. It's the whole valley, man. I love it. We made it to the top. Here's the peak. Okay, everyone, let's go. Okay, the first thing on our bucket list is done. It was a very short hike. Very steep, but very short. And it's windy, but it feels good. Looks like it's pouring rain out there. Do you see that? Looks like, right, okay, see that? Looks like it's pouring rain. But the official welcomer. Oh, I think this was built when the Olympics were here. So International Peace Gardens, they're just different areas or different countries. So it looks like Chinese garden is coming up first. How fun. Wow, look how pretty and peaceful. It's probably supposed to be really peaceful, but with all my kids, it's not going to be so peaceful. Greece, moving right along. Switzerland or Disneyland?
Like a big monster?
Yes, the Matterhorn in Switzerland. It's the Matterhorn. Here is Denmark. I don't know why this is considered Denmark. I'll have to look into that. It looks beautiful though. Finland. And I love that each of these areas has their flag too. Here is Italy. These are beautiful tiles, even though some are missing. Lebanon and Germany. Let's go in here, Winston. Oh, look at that cool gate. There's another squirrel. Here's Mexico and Japan with the beautiful bridge and the bonsai trees. And over yonder is the Philippines. How pretty is that bridge? A lot of the areas don't have a big, huge thing, but they have these little placards like Brazil, and there's a few other benches around. But they are really showing all different countries. It's really cool. Here's Vietnam. Okay, that was really cool. I wish there was a sign that told me more about which countries were there. In the very front, there was like an area where there was a sign and it was gone. So maybe that's, I would like to know how many countries they show, but they showed a lot more than I videoed. And it was pretty awesome. Sometimes there was a big, huge structure or, you know, a bridge or a monument or something. And other times it was just like a little placard. But I thought it was really cool. So I assume that they did it or they built it when we had the Olympics here. But it's really cool. We've never been here, never even knew about it, just heard about it. And I'm so glad we came. So on the other side of the International Park is the parking lot. And then there's a kids' playground. And this little area thing back here. So when we pulled up, we saw people in there and we were like, what are they playing? Like I thought it was a skate park. So I walk over and I look in. They're playing, I don't know what it's called, but it's like hockey or lacrosse on bikes. Maybe like polo without the horse, but the bike. Like it's pretty crazy. So let's go take a look. Before when we were here, there was a few more people. There was a goalie at this one too. What is this called?
Bike polo.
Oh my gosh, just bike polo. This is so cool. I've never seen this before. That guy in the green's more decked out. He's got stuff between his spokes so the ball won't get him. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen this before? You can still hit it. He just scored. We put the shock collar on Winston to see if he would go over to the chickens so we can shock him a couple times to make sure he doesn't do that. But now we're just running back and forth and playing in the backyard.
She doesn't even care. Why?
Winston! I love how he puts his one paw up. He's gonna come down here. Winston! 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 He's like, Watch. Oh, good boy. Everyone pet him. Don't shock him.
Oh, you're such a cutie.
Well, Robbie woke up this morning a little angry with me and said, Mom, I fell asleep in your bed and I woke up in my own bed. So this morning he brought in his pillow, blanket, pull-ups, and several stuffed animals and said, I am staying in here and sleeping. He said this many days with that many pull-ups. He's like, this many days is how long I'm staying in your bed. But he's still snoring. I I don't know what to do. I have a box fan. Maybe I'll turn that on so I can't hear him.